Hi, thank you for joining us on this episode. As usual, we are going to be answering another life-changing question. I need you to stay glued, but please, as we continue, I would love you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't, share the video so that someone else can see, and like the video. Now, today we'll be answering a question that was sent in, and the question says, is going to church every Sunday necessary to be saved? Going to church every Sunday, is it necessary to be saved? Now, to answer that question in a straightforward way, I'd say that going to church every Sunday isn't necessary or required for salvation. But then, here is what the Bible teaches. Number one, believing in Jesus Christ and his sacrifice for sin is a foundation for salvation. Believing in Jesus Christ and his sacrifice for sin is a foundation for salvation. But I want you to follow this as it progresses. In Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 8, Ephesians 2 and verse 8, the Bible says, "For by grace you have been saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is a gift of God." Verse 9 says, "Not of works, lest anyone should boast." In John chapter 3 and verse 16, the Bible says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." Now, I want you to take note of how this progresses. Number two, a personal relationship with God, nurtured through prayer, Bible study, and fellowship, is vital for spiritual growth. This is what the Bible teaches, that a personal relationship with God, nurtured through prayer, Bible study, and fellowship, is vital for spiritual growth. Number three, gathering with other believers for worship, teaching, and fellowship is beneficial for spiritual growth and accountability. So when we gather together with other believers for the purpose of worship, for the purpose of teaching, for the purpose of fellowship, the Bible teaches that it is beneficial for spiritual growth and accountability. In Hebrews 10 and verse 24, the Bible says, "And let us consider one another in order to stir up love and good works." Verse 25 says, "Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as it is the manner of some, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as you see the day approaching." You see this now? Salvation comes through faith in Jesus Christ, not by attending church services. Salvation comes through faith in Jesus Christ, not by attending church services. But church services are required to live that salvation life responsibly. Church services are required to know how to fully enjoy and maximize salvation. So we can't divorce church services away from the believer that intends to grow. Now, I want to say this again. Why church services is not a requirement or the foundation for salvation, church services are like the most vital, or is the most vital requirement for sustaining the salvation that you've now gotten. I hope that this answered to you too. If it did, I would like you to share this video, comment below if you have any question to ask us, and give us a like on the like button. Thank you for joining this episode. See you in the next episode.